Hey, I'm Frank Zaccanelli. You know, Dallas is really a place where they've got really good food. We don't have mountains, we don't have ocean. You go to sporting events, you go out and eat, you go have a good time. Dallas is really, really good for that type of thing. Bob's Steak and Chop House, phenomenal. Javier's Restaurant is the best restaurant in Dallas for me. You know, I've probably eaten there 1,000 times over 38 years. He's intimated several times. You know, I said publicly, and I say it again, you know, if you're going to run a positive campaign, don't call Trump names. That's not smart. And figure out what your platforms are. And like every American, he has the right to be able to do that if he so chooses, you know. Who's really qualified in today's world to run for president? Trump has really created a whole new axiom of, you know, how does politics work? You know, can you come out of the business world now and become the president? Well, we've just seen that somebody can do that. So I think that it's opened the door. And I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think the guys that actually get into this have to understand they have to govern. You know, it's the governing part. In business, Ross Perot, Donald Trump, they can sit in an office, have a 30-minute meeting, we set the directive, and if it's not done in 3 days, you know, the roof of the building's coming off. In Washington, things don't work that way. You got to be able to work with that legislative process, which I believe, again, Trump is going to be basically, he's going to be judged off of his ability to push legislation through. Dirk really put the team on his back. Jason Terry was a huge piece of that. And just the planets kind of aligned up. And you got to remember, Dirk Nowitzki beat LeBron and Wade, you know, in that final, and he did it almost by himself. I just wish Steve was still a part of the mix, and I wish that Finley was a part of the mix. You got to remember, Finley had been traded to San Antonio, and he ended up winning in San Antonio. But I'm very proud of the man that Dirk's become. He stayed with the same franchise for 20 years. He took less money when he needed to take less money. You know, he did the things that an athlete would want to do in order to help his franchise. And as much as he took, he gave back.